Welcome to the Dirt on Clean, the podcast where we get into the nitty-gritty, literally, of the spaces we walk through every day but rarely think about. Today's episode is all about floor, and specifically a VCT tile floor in a small restaurant that was on the verge of a health inspection disaster. Joining me is Alex from Enviro-Master of Northern Virginia, who cleaned up a situation so bad you could smell the warning signs before you even saw them. Alex, welcome to the Dirt on Clean, and what was the situation at this restaurant?
Well, first of all, Thaís, thank you for having me here. It was a back of the house area in a small restaurant. The staff had been reporting sticky floors, bad smells, and even a few pests showing up. When we got there, the floor were coated with grease and there were dead bugs along the walls, foul odors, and dirty drains contributing to the mess. Wasn't a cleaning up situation. It was a territorial failure. The kind of environment where the surprise inspection could shut the place down.
Wow, Alex, why wasn't the regular cleaning crew able to solve this problem?
Well, because it wasn't just surface level dirt, it was embedded contamination. VCT tiles absorb grease over time. Regular mops don't break it down, and janitorials typically don't use high alkaline degreaser, mechanical scrubbers, or drain treatments. And most don't know how to address insect debris and others at the microbial level. This needs professional intervention.
Wow, what did your team actually do to restore the space?
Well, we start by clearing the area and doing a thorough inspection, check drains, look for insect activities, and test surface slip resistance. We apply a powerful alkaline degreaser across the floor and let it dwell long enough to break bonds with embedded grease. We follow that with a mechanical scrubbing, then extract the waste and rinse everything. Lastly, we treat the drain with enzyme foam and left a residual biological agent to continue working after we left.
Wow, what was the risk if this job hadn't been done, Alex?
They were heading straight for a health inspection failure. Between sticky floor, visible pest debris, and foul odors, any inspector walking in will flag multiple violations. There were also slip and fall liabilities for a microbial spread for dirty drains and floor surface. This is the kind of things that shut kitchens down.
Wow, do you see this problem a lot?
Absolutely. Small restaurants, break rooms, and back of the house areas with limited staff, training, or poor cleaning schedules. The problem isn't always effort, it's the wrong tools and wrong chemistry. People mop, but if the floor is still sticky and or smells afterward, it's not clean, it's coated.
What's the recommended cleaning schedule for VCT floors?
Well, for a small restaurant, we recommend every 4 weeks. You need a full degreasing, scrubbing, and drain treatment at least monthly. If you push it to 8 to 12 weeks, grit begins to harden, odor build up, and cleaning becomes more invasive and costly. In between, we recommend enzyme-based maintaining products to keep it manageable.
You mentioned enzyme-based maintenance between cleans. Why is that so important, and how does it differ from other products like bleach or degreasers?
Great question, and it's one we get a lot. Here's the key. Not all the cleaning agents work the same way, and using the wrong one can actually make things worse over time. Bleach is a disinfectant, not a cleaner. It kills bacteria on contact but doesn't remove the source, like oils or biofilms. And yes, bleach causes molecular changes to surface over time, especially porous ones like VCT. It can oxidize and degrade tiles and grafts. And when it mixes with organic materials, it can create toxic fumes like colorines. The degreaser, especially high alkaline ones, break bonds between oil and surface. They're great for removing buildup, but they're designed for one-time treatment, not a daily use. Overuse can damage finish or becomes too harsh on indoor air quality. Enzyme cleaners are different. They're biological. They're use safe, natural catalysts, or digest organic materials at the microbial level. things like food particles, grease residues, and dread slime. The enzymes don't just treat the smell, they eliminate what is causing it. They keep working for hours, and when used constantly, they prevent buildup from happening in the first place. We recommend enzyme use usually weekly because it turns the staff into a maintenance crew without extra effort. It's cost effective, safe, and prevents your facility from backsliding into a reactive state.
How do you know when the floor is actually clean, Alex?
That's another great question. You can feel it, no more tacky textures on the food. You can smell it, no more source drain odors, and you can see it, even colors, no film, and the water spreads evenly, not in beads. Well, we also test the sleep resistant after we clean. It's not about shine, it's about safety.
Wow, Alex, this was an incredibly insightful and honestly a little disturbing information.
That's the reality. The floor isn't clean just because it looks better. It smells, creaks, or hides pests. It's a liability.
Thanks for joining us on the Dirt on Clean. Thanks, Alex, for being here and for taking the time to clearly explain the difference that we all need to know. If your floors haven't had a deep clean in a month or your drains haven't been touched, it's probably time. If you're in Northern Virginia, give me Alex a call. Until next time, stay sharp and stay clean.